of course, nobody likes to look back and relive, as you pointed out, as you said, relive your past because it's over. I tell people who knew me then and people know me today or during my wrestling career, I let them know, and I say this to them: that Danny Davis that you knew, that guy is dead. He's gone. He exists no more. Only in my past. I have done things in my life that I dreamt of. I achieved my dreams, and now look at me. I went through. It wasn't easy. You to live a dream is very, very lonely. It's hard. It's sacrifice, and it's not an easy path, but it can be done. And when you achieve those dreams, there's no feeling like it. There's nothing like it. And now here I am after wrestling and all my other things I've done. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book to help other people, give back to the fans that supported me throughout those years, that helped me through my career and stuff like that, because the fans are the people who put these wrestlers over. You say this stuff, these people go in the ring, they call them enhancers now to help the people they want over. Well, they helped us get us over. So, we have a Kickstarter, as you pointed out, for this book. And, you can go to DangerDannyDavis.com, and there'll be a link there to go on to the Kickstarter. And I hope the people that are listening to you tonight or us tonight will go on Twitter or Facebook and share this information with their friends. And as I said, if you can't afford the book, it's very, very minimal. I think it's $15 a book or whatever. But if you can't afford a book, and find somebody that has the book or has bought the book and read it. And I'm glad after you read it, I'm sure you'll go up to that person and say, thank you for letting me read that book. It's really, really helpful and informative.
One of the things that I love that you point out at the Kickstarter is that the book's a hybrid of not just being a wrestling book, and it has the inspirational aspect of it, but the marketing that you have for high school children and for teachers to take advantage of it. Now, just without even getting my hands on the book yet and reading about your story, if you had a book such as yours growing up, is that kind of what you had in mind as you were putting it together?
Yes, definite yes. If I had somebody, not necessarily a book, even somebody that had sat me down and said, look, I had people sit me down and said, you got to change your life, you're no good, this and that. That's not the way to go. The way to go is in this book, it'll explain to you, you'll get it. It doesn't come out and say, do this, do that, do this, do that. But it's if I had a book like this in my time when I was growing up, I think that I would have maybe changed my life earlier and realized what I was doing wasn't a necessity to get along in life. But I don't regret what I did. I'm not ashamed of what I've done because I had to survive, and I had to do what I had to do to survive. But what I will say is that, as I told you before, if somebody had come along and maybe I could have achieved these dreams, I realized that my dreams are possible just like anybody else's. So yes, to your question, yes, if I had something like this, it would probably have inspired me to be a better person sooner.